Welcome back to Black Hill Intelligence. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that affects thousands of people every day: scams on Facebook Marketplace. While Marketplace can be a great way to buy and sell locally, it's also become a hotspot for scammers looking to take advantage of unsuspecting users. We'll walk you through the most common scams, how to spot the red flags, and what you can do to protect yourself. Whether you're buying or selling, these tips will help you stay safe and avoid falling victim to these schemes. Let's get started. Fake listings. Fake listings on Facebook Marketplace are a classic scam where scammers post desirable, high-value items such as electronics, designer goods, or vehicles at attractively low prices. They often use stolen images from legitimate listings or stock photos to make the posts look authentic. When buyers show interest, the scammer creates a sense of urgency by claiming many people want the item, pressuring the buyer to act fast. The scammer then asks the buyer to make an immediate payment, usually via an off-platform method like PayPal's Friends and Family option, Cash App, or Venmo, which are hard to recover. Once the payment is made, the scammer vanishes, leaving the buyer with no way to contact them or recover their money. To avoid falling for fake listings, it's best to verify the seller's profile, insist on in-person exchanges, and avoid rushed payments or deals that seem too good to be true. Overpayment scam. The overpayment scam typically targets sellers rather than buyers. In this scam, a buyer expresses interest in an item but then accidentally sends too much money through a method like a check or bank transfer. They quickly contact the seller, apologizing for the mistake and requesting that the excess amount be refunded. The check used in this scam is almost always fraudulent. It may initially clear, tricking the seller into thinking the funds are secure. But after the seller refunds the overpaid amount, the check bounces days or weeks later, leaving the seller short both the item and the money they sent back. This scam relies on catching the seller off guard. Sellers can protect themselves by refusing to accept overpayments, especially by check, and insisting on secure, traceable payments through verified platforms. Counterfeit or low-quality items. Counterfeit goods and misrepresented items are widespread on Facebook Marketplace. Scammers create listings for popular, brand-name products like designer clothing, accessories, or electronics that are actually low-quality fakes. Often, these items are priced attractively to lure buyers looking for a deal, but they arrive in poor condition or bear only a superficial resemblance to the advertised product. The scam can be difficult to catch, as scammers might use flattering photos or misleading descriptions to conceal the item's true nature. To avoid this, buyers should examine seller profiles for red flags like new or inactive accounts, vague listings, and resistance to questions about authenticity. If the seller refuses to provide additional photos or proof of authenticity, it's usually a warning sign. To further protect yourself, arrange to inspect items in person when possible, or stick to verified sellers with positive reviews. Phishing links. Phishing scams on Facebook Marketplace involve scammers sending malicious links to users under the pretense of verifying identity or completing payment. The scammer may ask the victim to verify their Facebook account or direct them to a fake payment page to finalize the transaction. When the unsuspecting user clicks the link, they're redirected to a site that looks legitimate but is actually designed to capture their personal information, like login credentials or payment details. Once the scammers have this information, they can access the victim's Facebook account or bank accounts, leading to identity theft or unauthorized charges. To avoid this, never click on links sent by potential buyers or sellers, especially if they appear suspicious. Facebook Marketplace has no need for third-party verification links, so it's always safest to keep all communication and transactions within Facebook's official platform. Scare tactics. Scammers frequently try to create a sense of urgency, pushing you to make rushed decisions without careful consideration. For instance, they might claim there are many other buyers interested, pressuring you to pay quickly to secure the item. Take your time to confirm the other person's legitimacy. Losing out on a deal is far better than losing your money. Shipping scams. Shipping scams happen when buyers or sellers push to use private shipping and off-platform payments, claiming it's more convenient than using Facebook's system. For example, a scammer posing as a beer might ask the seller to ship the item after paying through a non-secure method, like a bank transfer or digital wallet app, bypassing Facebook's protections. Once the seller ships the item, they find that the beer's payment never arrives or has been reversed. In other cases, scammers pose as sellers and encourage buyers to pay first, promising to ship the item afterward, but then vanishing without sending anything. To avoid these scams, stick to Facebook Marketplace's own payment and shipping systems, as they offer some beer and seller protections. If the other party insists on off-platform methods, this is a major red flag and likely a scam. Courier Service. The scammer poses as a beer interested in your item, but claims they can't pick it up personally. Instead, they'll say they're sending a courier, often mentioning a reputable company like DPD. They may also provide a link to a fake website or send a fake email for added credibility. Next, they'll ask you to cover an insurance fee to ensure the item's safe delivery. Once you've entered your card details or made the payment, the scammer vanishes, leaving you out of pocket. Fake payment screenshots. Fake payment screenshots are used by scammers to deceive sellers into thinking they've received payment. After agreeing to buy an item, the scammer sends a payment and then provides a screenshot that appears to confirm the transfer. However, no real transaction has taken place. The screenshot is often photoshopped or a pre-existing image from a past transaction. Trusting the screenshot, the seller hands over the item without confirming the payment in their account. By the time the seller realizes the money was never received, the scammer is gone with the item. To avoid this scam, sellers should always check their own accounts for confirmation of any payment received rather than relying on screenshots. If a beer is insistent on using this method, it's best to cancel the transaction and seek another, more transparent beer. I'm out of town excuse. In this scam, the beer or seller claims they are out of town and cannot meet in person. They may offer to have the item shipped after payment or request the beer pay for shipping and an item they'll supposedly send later. Once the payment is made, the scammer disappears, leaving the beer without their money or item. This excuse is designed to bypass the safety of face-to-face transactions, making it harder for the victim to verify the seller's legitimacy. Some scammers may even use excuses like a sudden family emergency or travel-related urgency to create sympathy and push for quick payment. To avoid falling victim, buyers should insist on meeting locally or using Facebook's secured payment options. If the other party continues to push for remote payment or shipping, it's likely a scam, and it's best to avoid the transaction altogether. Thanks for watching. We hope this video helps you stay one step ahead of scammers on Facebook Marketplace. Remember, always trust your instincts, double-check who you're dealing with, and don't rush into any transactions. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more tips on staying safe online. Share your own experiences in the comments below, and let's help keep each other safe. Until next time, stay smart and stay secure.